I think we've started. Oh, my hair. I think it's starting. All right, so now hopefully you guys can find how to join, um, whether it's on your app or oh, what's going on with that? Oh, there's cat. Hi, cat. Okay, so let's see. Gallery view. Hi, cat. Okay. Oh, there is no here. There we go. I think you were muted, cat. Are you there? Can't hear you if you're talking. Okay. Well, this is going to be an experiment because it's my first Zoom. Can you, let's see. I'm going to pop my earbuds in, so hopefully that will help. Cat, can you hear me? I don't see you. Oh, here we go. Oh, you can hear me. Oh, and there's a whole little chat window. Hey, cat. How goes it? How are you? So are you using, can you tell me how you're joining the video or how you're joining Zoom? Because I want to make sure that I'm understanding how this works. Because I'm still new at it. Like I'm just trying to figure it out as much as you guys are. But I thought it'd be cool because that way we could see each other all at once and it's just not me just talking at you, which is always fun for me, not. Getting some stuff put away off my desk. Sick, I'm through the computer and my school uses this. You're sick, that's no fun. And you're on the computer, but your computer then I'm assuming does not have a video camera. So you can still hear us, but you're participating. I love that. That's so cool. Well, we're gonna wait a few more minutes. Obviously, we're both a little bit early to see who else will join us tonight, and just try this Zoom out. How do you guys use it for school? Like, I'm assuming you use it for meetings or for students somehow, maybe? We have meeting and talk with other students. That's cool. So you are probably more well-versed at this than I am. What tips do you got? I'm open to hear them. What age do you work with? I want to say elementary school age, but I don't remember. Middle school. Very cool. I remember middle school years. They're still young enough to sort of listen, but not like old enough to really, hopefully not get into too much trouble. Okay. Oh, there's a PMI. Okay. Oh, they are old enough to get into trouble. Well, oops. Oh, that's not good, but oh well. What's new? You want to share anything? I'm going to see if I can post our link. Put that down. I don't think you can see what I'm seeing. Okay. Nothing, just getting ready for my first event on Saturday. Oh, how exciting. What event do you have? That's right. I think I remember you telling me that you had an event coming up soon. What was it at? Was it a dog? Something or other? Yeah, Paws and Claws in Apple Valley. Oh, how cool. Very, very exciting. Do you know how many people they're expecting or anything like that? Hey, Liz is here. Can you see me? Liz?
Hi.
Oh, there you are.
Sorry. I'm so new at this. I hope I get this thing right. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect.
I hear you. Hello, person walking in.
That's my daughter.
Oh. What's her name again?
Sophie.
Sophie, that's right.
Can I say hi?
Not sure, but I know when we go to these events, there's a lot of people that show up. Hi, Sophie. I like your heart shirt.
Thank you.
Okay.
I will later.
That's exciting. Kat, do you have do you know if you're gonna, so before you came in, Liz, Kat was sharing that she's got an event, her first event on Saturday. Is she we can't see her, but she is using the chat window. I don't know if you are able to have it open or if you can see where to open it.
Yes, I see it.
So that you can see what she's saying. Kat, what I was going to ask is, are you going to plan on doing samples or anything like that for people, or what's your goal at the event? I'm just curious. What's my husband's, oh, here comes someone else. This is exciting. My husband's grandma and aunt, Haley, live in Apple Valley, and he actually has like a desert cabin up there as well that we go and hang out at sometimes. But there's like always spiders. Hey, Haley. So Haley, Liz, Kat, can you hear us, Haley? Yes, no, maybe so. No, you can't hear. There's so when I first joined, Kat was muted, even though we can't hear her anyways. But on each screen, there's a little button. If you can't hear though, then I'm not helping you because I'm telling you. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can type it. I'm not sure, but I know when I go to these events, there's a lot of people show up just to get the word out there and sell. My teacher lives in Apple Valley too. Hello, everyone. Oh, there you go. Now we can hear you, I think.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Someone's...
I hear the baby. Oh. So Liz and Kat, Haley has how old is Tucker now? Like 3 months old?
Oh, he's little.
Yeah, he's itty bitty.
You're supposed to be sleeping.
That was my daughter too. She's supposed to be in bed.
Yeah, my husband's putting Cora down for bed right now. He's giving her a bath. And I'm like, sorry, I gotta go to work. Cora, no.
She's what, 2?
She's 3, but she stays home with me. We have her on a waiting list for a preschool.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah. Hi, Tucker. All right, let's see if anyone else will come hang out with us tonight. I don't know if anybody. Oh, Tucker.
Okay. I may not last very long.
No, you're good. Haley, if you have to go, I understand.
What are you trying to do?
Hi.
Look at it. Can I say hi?
Hi, Tucker.
I can't even hear you. I was like,
make funny
oh.
faces. Haley, really quickly, if you do have to go early, I wanted to touch base with you. Did I just see that on Facebook that you guys set a date?
We did. I know.
Haley's
and
getting
it's
married.
really soon. It's really soon.
That is so exciting.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
I was gonna comment about weddings, but I wasn't sure if it was a wedding date that I was seeing, so I was like, "Oh, wait, I'll just talk to her when I see her or when I."
Yep.
Yeah.
Super excited.
December is an awesome month to get married because we're the 12th or 11th.
Are you?
Yeah, 11th or 12th. 11th.
That's probably not a good thing.
Yeah. We got married on our 7-year anniversary.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was on Tuesday.
It's good as day as any.
Yeah. All right. So let's just hop in and say hi. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves real quick? Anything you want to share? We just celebrated 17 years on Sunday. That is so cool. Congratulations, Kat. That is awesome. I feel like it's been that long, even though obviously it hasn't, but my husband and I have been together for 12 years this December. So we're not far behind. It feels like forever. Okay, so let's start with just introducing each other, since we all sort of don't know each other. Well, I know you guys, but you guys don't know each other. Liz, since you're at the top, my top left, do you want to start?
Sure. Hi, Haley and Kat. I'm Liz. I'm very new to Scentsy, so just getting on here and trying to learn. But I'm from Whittier, so I don't know where you guys are all located, but it's great to put a name to a face. So nice to meet you guys.
Yay!
Definitely. I'm still trying to figure this out.
What are you trying to figure out?
Well, I can see like there's a Liz and a Kat, and then you, but then it's not showing a video for Kat.
Kat is not on a phone or a computer that has what do you call it?
Oh, okay.
A video camera, but she's using the chat, which I don't know if your phone app, I don't know where it would be on your phone app to be able to see what she's writing. But yeah, this is new to me too. I was telling Kat earlier.
I should have messed around with it some more.
So Haley, do you want to share a little bit about? Oh, what happened to Haley? There you are.
I told you, I'm still trying to figure this out.
That's okay. That's kind of why I scheduled the first one to kind of be an experiment.
Definitely an experiment. Okay, so do you want me to go?
Yeah, go for it.
So can everybody hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Kat said yes.
All right, so I'm Haley, and I'm Danielle's guinea pig. So, I mean, I kind of just do Scentsy for like my own fun of it. So, but it is nice to put a face to the name on everybody. So,
Where are you at?
I am in Corona, California.
And you are actually from Diamond Bar, though, aren't you? So you know the area where Liz is at, ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool. Thank you for sharing. And then, Kat, do you want to share a little bit about yourself in the comment or in the chat window? Oh, no. Well, I'm going to go check real quick. Well, if I'm not looking at the camera, it's because I'm going to go double check, making sure if anybody's left any comments, because I know Sherry was supposed to come with us or join us tonight. I just talked to her earlier. Okay. Trying to see. No, that's not going to help me. I don't know how to get the link to start this. Anyways, okay, so what did Kat say? Kat said, I'm from Fontana. I'm familiar with Whittier and Corona. Yay! And Kat, and how long have you been doing Scentsy now? Since March, that's right. The springtime. So you guys know a little bit about me already. I don't really need to get into that, but I met Kat at the Jubilee Craft Fair, and she was already a big fan of it. And decided to join, kind of, yay. And then Haley, my guinea pig, the first person who trusted me enough to join me and my team, my first teammate. So I'm like so friggin', it all started with you, girl. And Liz, I met through a party a couple months ago. She was a party guest. And actually that party, oh my gosh, it's kind of funny because that party, I was still barely coming out of my first trimester, and I wasn't like super wanting to do it. like I was still kind of feeling nauseous every once in a while. So it wasn't super, like I took a little break during the spring when I wasn't feeling super great. But last minute it all worked out. Like Candace, the party host, she wanted to do the party, and she had a phenomenal party, and like 3 people from her party decided to join, which Liz is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was kind of like, see, like you can't, just got to go through with it, even if you don't feel so great, because amazing things will happen and you get to meet amazing people. I don't really have much planned. Is anyone making samples tonight? Just curious. Kat, are you making samples? Liz?
No.
No. Have you made samples or have you thought about it?
My mom feels like she could take every single one of my bars, so she'll just break a piece off of everything I get. But no, I haven't made any samples. The ones I have, it's just been like I broke a piece of like natural bar.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I've seen a lot of cool ones. I've been tempted to try, but maybe later.
Yeah.
I've been super busy.
Yeah. Haley, you make samples sometimes, don't you? Or
Yeah, I need to make some actually.
how do you like
I like,
samples?
well, I'm thinking about trying the felt samples that you did because it might go further. Because I plan on Halloween night to hand them out again.
Yeah. Okay, so at the August team meeting where I had at my house, we did samples with Desiree Tartolini, and Macy was here too. And I wanted to experiment, and then we kind of threw, I don't remember how, we didn't like count how many samples we made from the felt, because we made both styles. And so typically I've always made them using the candy molds, and I can get usually about 60 to 65 samples from one bar, which my goal is usually just doing 50 a month, which, one bar will do a whole month of samples, no problem. Unless I have an event, and then I'll try and make a couple more bars, because events I give away more. So I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really pay attention to how many samples we made from the one bar, but I just made pumpkin cinnamon swirl samples earlier this month to give away, and I wanted to make them felt because I wanted to be able to send them in the mail. And so they always charge me more for postage when I've used the star candy mold samples. So I figured, with the felt, they're a lot more flat, they're flexible, and maybe they won't notice and charge me the extra postage, and it's way more affordable.
I think it's if it fits through the little sorter machine.
Yeah, and it has to be not a rigid piece.
Right.
So I ordered, because I asked the difference between the 49-cent forever stamp versus the 79-cent stamp that I usually have to pay for sending one of those candy mold samples and a flyer or whatever. And so he also said that it has to do with the envelope being rigid. So anyway, so these are flexible. If it happens to melt, it'll get reabsorbed into itself, which is nice. I don't know. I haven't actually tried warming one to see if it warms well in a room. But I always do tell them, like, it's more of a whiff than it is like an actual sample to enjoy for more than a couple hours. Because if you do happen to put this in a warmer, it's not going to last very long. It's a tiny little sample. But the point I was getting to is that I have a whole little bowl full still. I need to get rid of them. That they made the same exact amount of samples as my candy molds. So either I need to make my felt smaller. I don't know. I just kind of made squares from white felt. Or, because some of them came out kind of big. Like that one's kind of big. Or maybe that's just the way it is, and it's always going to be, these are these little baggies I got off of, I ordered these on Amazon, but the same size bags are available at Walmart for $1 for 100 of them. So it's 100 bags for $1, and they fit. It's a 1x2 bag, or 2x1. I don't know what goes first. But anywho, they work as far as postage wise, sending them in the mail. So yeah, that was a big old spiel about samples.
Talk about samples.
And then because I was like, okay, people who have been getting samples from me in the past are going to be wondering what this little square is, because I have never made them like that before. So I made a little printout, and it says a felt sample travel. No, I didn't make this up. I totally found it on Google search, and then I just copied it and made my own document. This is what I do with almost everything that I find. A felt sample travels better than a wax mold sample because it lies flat and resists melting. The felt reabsorbs the wax in case it begins to melt. No worries, your felt wax samples is safe to eat or heat in your warmer. The felt will not dry out, burn, or stick to your warmer dish because the wax keeps it constantly lubricated even if you warm it for a long period of time. And then it says, as a tip, to get the most out of your felt wax sample, warm it in a smaller warmer and in a smaller space, such as a plug-in mini warmer in the bathroom. The smaller the space, the bigger the scent throw for the samples. So I've been using that with my send them on flyer to mail them. We'll see how it goes. I haven't gotten any orders from mailing like the 7 or 8 people that I sent them to, but we'll see. Yeah. How do you guys have any like things you want to talk about or learn in the future, or challenges that you're having currently in your business, or ideas that you want to do something, like you have a goal or anything like that? We can chat about it. Crickets.
I think for me, I'm just trying to get the hang of it and still trying to build that customer base. So for me, it's more just stepping out of my shell as far as like samples goes, or just talking to people about Scentsy without being kind of shy about it. Because believe it or not, I'm kind of shy when it comes to throwing out a new product, especially when it's new to me.
Yeah.
So right now I've just been doing a lot of research, trying to get my facts straight, trying to go through that FAQ, just stuff like that, because I don't like to be unprepared. Like the other day I had this question, well, I don't buy it because I would put it right underneath my fire alarm, and it triggers the fire alarm. So I'm like, well, as a matter of fact, Scentsy does this. It's like, oh, okay. So I read that portion where it doesn't really produce anything, and it doesn't, what is that word where it doesn't
have heat.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's like, really? I would have never thought that. So I'm just trying to get as familiar as I can with it, so I don't have any hurdles like that. Girls, like, in that case, I'm really interested.
Yeah.
So it was good. It was good to push her to kind of look into it and start looking at the catalog. So for me, I think if anything now, it's just learning the product so I can feel confident selling it.
Yeah.
I love it, and I can tell someone how much I love it. But, they don't know it, so it's like, give me a reason to buy it. So I'm working on that.
That's cool. What would you say, Haley, as being the second person here who's been a consultant longest? Do you have any tips for like learning product?
Well, I would say definitely like use the product. So if you like, I have a car bar or a scent circle in my car all the time, and people get in my car and they're like, oh my gosh, your car smells so good. And I actually got my dad hooked on the car tins, which I don't really know why. I don't really like them as much as like the car bar.
Ditto.
But he's so hooked on them, and it just, I would say, just sharing Scentsy instead of trying to feel like a salesperson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, just be a product tester, I guess, at the same time, because I didn't really use Scentsy before I signed up. So
you had only barely purchased your first warmer like the day before you
exactly.
signed up.
I'm all, can I put this Walmart wax in it? And you're like, don't do that.
Don't do that. Oh yeah. No, I agree with you guys. Like with what you're saying is definitely try it out. Like I had my. Is that Addie? Hi, Addie.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I don't mind. I had a open house at my party or my house in September. So with the rewards, I ordered the new hand cream because I figure like That's something that's easy that everyone would want to carry in their purse anyways. You know, it's something I always usually have in my purse. So why not be able to like have it to display at parties or whatever. But I ordered it and I'm almost completely out of it because I use it all the time. But it smells so good, of course, and it's sun-kissed citrus is one of my favorites. So definitely using the product helps. And then haven't shared anything about it, but I should be sharing it because it's almost empty. I had to order a new one yesterday or the day before. I don't know.
Go lay down. Hey, go lay
down. What I was gonna say to Liz or Kat, do you have any experience with like learning more about the product or anything like that? You can type it. Well, the best way, because you had used Scentsy before, Kat, before you signed up. You had come to me at my booth saying like that you were a big fan and had used it for a couple years before. I think that your teacher friend already had sold it and doesn't anymore or something like that. It's been a while. But yeah, there's also, I think, I have it here. They have, I don't know, this is an old one. This is from the spring and summer, but it's called the Product Training Guide, and they have one that's current for fall and winter. It's only $2. And this is something that they just started doing, right, Haley? This wasn't around when you first started.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's a $2 thing that I think they're hopefully going to be doing it every catalog. I mean, they've done it the last two, and it's got really cool things inside that will help you learn about what's currently being offered in the catalog. Let's see, what does Kat say? I have my husband help me. He takes in a warmer, and then everyone asks him about the scents. Yes, my friend at work, she got me hooked. Yes. If anyone's ever a skeptic, I always say, like, just borrow it for a week and then let me know. Borrow it. You'll see. Huh?
I like that.
Yeah. But the product training guide, it's got party tips. It's got like, let's see.
Well, I think I have one for my kid.
Oh yeah, did they include it in your starter kit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it has some good stuff in there.
Yeah, because it says like there's some random information that you might not need to know it, but it's good information to have when someone happens to say something that you could be like, no, well, actually this and this. But it says there is less than one Scentsy consultant per 1,300 homes in the U.S., which means there's a potential for growth, major potential. Yeah, like it has types of warmers and the different finishes, whether they have a crackle glaze, like how can you tell?
Okay, and it's very similar to the one I got in my starter kit.
Yeah, I think this is because it's spring and summer. That's why it looks different.
Yeah.
My fall and winter one is around here somewhere, but I don't know. I rearranged my office. And they have these little indicators, like they're little icons that say like a key differentiator. So why would a key differentiator means like something that would have Scentsy stand out from other products out there on the market. And like for an example, our Scentsy oils are designed solely for their beautiful fragrance. So we actually I know this about our oils, they actually go to like the best lavender farm, and not the cheapest or whatever, but they like use the best smelling ones. They don't just use the lavender. Hey. It's okay, Haley, no worries.
That's what happens when Matt works nights.
It happens. It's part of our Scentsy life.
They've outnumbered me now.
That's my future. Hey, Liz, you have just one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm joking. But anyways, yeah, so they go by the lavender from the lavender that smells the best, not necessarily like what looks prettiest or whatever other things that they might consider. What else? I don't know. There's other really cool things in here that will help you like be able to. Oh, like it has information about the laundry, which the laundry products I'm still not incredibly super familiar with. And I never tell somebody like, oh, I don't know, and then walk away. I just say, you know what? That's something I'm still learning about. Let me find the answer for you and I'll get back to you. Simple as that. But that there's a bunch of stuff about laundry and whatnot. So this is a really cool thing, a good place to start, in other words. And it has, back when we had the body and skin, or the skin and groom line, it had all of those informations. Yep. So there's that. Alrighty. Well, this was fun. I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to talk about. It's just kind of, I left it open because, we're all trying to figure this out. But if anybody has anything else they want to chat about.
Next time we need background music.
I know. Have Addie sing something for us, Haley.
Addie. Can you sing Doc McStuffins? Yep, she's watching our show.
Oh.
She made me sing out loud the Doc McStuffins theme song in the middle of Starbucks today, so.
Cora and I went to Target yesterday and we meowed up and down the toy aisles. It's fun.
Yep.
Anyways, alrighty. Well, this was awesome. The next meeting that we're going to have like this on Zoom, which hopefully we'll get a few more of our teammates to join us. I don't know what happened to Sherry because she was super jazzed for joining us tonight.
What is the total amount of teammates right now?
We have 14, including me. But Sochi has decided that it's not something she wants to continue to do. So we'll have 13 after this month. And then Candace is under Liz, and Candace, she will, she's not on Facebook, so you don't see her on Facebook, but she's on Instagram. Mommy, my hair's hurt. Which is part of why I wanted to do this off of Facebook, because one, I like to be able to like interact with you guys and not just be talking to a computer camera. Because as much as fun that is for you guys, I prefer to like actually see people who I'm talking to, because I think it's a little bit nicer. And then because we're all in different states, like Sherry and Desiree Collins, my cousin, they're both in Colorado, so obviously we never get to really see them in person. So that's why I wanted to try Zoom. And this was recommended by other Scentsy people, so I was like, okay, I'll try it. Do you guys like it?
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I like it.
Okay, cool. Oh, there's a new message. Oh, good. Kat likes it too. All right, cool. Well, next week, is it next week already? The 24th. Yeah, next Tuesday we'll do another one of these with hostess coaching. So if you have any specific questions about how to hostess coach, or maybe a challenge you've had in the past about hostess coaching, and maybe you're thinking to yourself, what in the world is hostess coaching? Definitely come hang out next week, because we'll talk about that a little bit too and get some ideas going to be better at it, because I know that's something I'm working on myself.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Good.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you for joining me. And Kat, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye, everyone. I don't know how to end it.
Bye. Neither do I.
Okay. Awkwardly. See you later. Bye.
Bye.